Alright guys, we're back for a quick Dokkan battle video. I just want to use Gamma 1 in the Gogeta blue fight. I just wanted to kind of do a test here. Run Gamma 1 in slot 1. Okay, yeah, I do have his, some of his increased. Remember that a lot of the Dragon Ball, let's just jump in. A lot of the Dragon Ball superhero characters got kind of like special equips from that Pan event. So I did want to, oh. Damn, I need to make sure that the intro, we gotta play, he has an intro, we gotta play his intro. Yeah, I mean, I was never as big a fan of Gamma 1's intro as my GOAT, Gamma 2. Now, oh shit! We know all about Gamma 2's intro. A little bit unfortunate luck right here, but, you know, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Gamma 1 next to... Well, this is actually a really good turn for Gamma 1, because we do have Krillin and 18 around. I figured that we're running a good enough setup, a tanky enough setup, that we could probably get away with Krillin and 18. I would like to use them a little bit more. They're good. Krillin and 18 and Dodoria, I think... I actually think they're similar in that they're good, not quite good enough, though. Now, Krillin and 18, it doesn't matter. Right? Because it's like, oh, they're the 20th option on superhero, right? Like, who cares? But for Dodoria, it's like, damn, like Dodoria's good. We still run him, of course. But I do wish he was even better, right? And, you know, we start getting into, like, again, superclass characters take a little bit of a iffy-whiffy. It's like, oh, dude, it's fine. Not a big deal. But, like, on the villain side of things, it's just, like, I'm falling to my knees, like, Jesus, Dodoria, I wish you would take less than 500k right here. All right, anyway, so Gamma 1 is a defensive unit. Like, Gamma 1, he has really separated from Kid Goku and Gamma 2 and Yamcha. Like, all of those end of 2022 characters, like, they are not hitters like Gamma 1 still is. Now, one reason I want to do this video quickly is, you know, we use the Gamma 1 is a god against the Beast Gohan fight, right? It's so important because of his 70% chance to counter Beast Gohan super attack. It's melee attacks he counters. Yeah, let's just get Vegeta in slot 1 right here, and have Vegeta just kind of build up. The other Gamma, I don't, like, we kind of just have them float or whatever. It doesn't really matter. So we have Beast in slot 7, huh? I'm probably going to want Beast on the other rotation. I mean, we don't need to... You guys know, like, we don't cover up the showcase character who's Gamma 1 today with the Beast Gohan target mechanic or Blue Gogeta's target mechanic. Right? Like, we're gonna just let Gamma 1 take these hits and see how he does. Vegeta's going to kill before he gets these other... dude, okay, all right. Hopefully we can get those 5 hits early, man. Hopefully. All right, attack the starter lot for me, baby. That's good, perfect. A-okay. I would say chances are good. We're probably just gonna kill Goku and Vegeta right here. I guess it depends on crits. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so with the LR Goatmas out too, that would help Gamma 1 if we run Gamma 1 in slot 2, which we certainly could, especially after we do the standby. So we're up to 460k defense right here. Remember, Gamma 1 guards for his first 4 turns, so essentially it's his first 2 rotations, right? And he does get an extra 50% attack, which doesn't really matter too much. We do need to get hit 5 times to build up... Oh, damn. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. This is fine. We do need to get hit 5 times to build up damage, defense, and damage reduction. I do have a little bit of dodge on Gamma 1. I do think that's good. I've never regretted... I have Gamma 1 and Tech Carnival Goku with the same build. Let me show it. Well, I did, but I'll highlight it again. It's like around 10-ish dodge I've found to be pretty good for like Gamma 1 or Tech Carnival Goku. Because it's like, it's 10% dodge. I mean, it seems insane to say, but I mean, at least for me, it does. It does proc fairly consistently. I mean, you guys see, in Evolution Blue Vegeta, in my hands, is basically UI Goku with how often his free 5 dodge procs. Right? Same with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. In my hands, they're basically UI Goku. Right? If you guys want to see characters that rely on additionals do good, maybe you have to go to a different channel where, you know, additionals proc. But for me, you know, if you need to see dodge characters perform, except for that one bug, I don't want to test them. And I'm not even interested in taking damage by testing them. So I'm going to put Vegeta in slot 2 right here. Vegeta is not a pussy or anything like that, but I mean, I just don't. These guys do a lot of damage. I just don't want to test them. I just flat out, right? Like, I just don't want to. We'll be okay. We'll be able to, like, we don't have to worry. This is not a team where Vegeta's revived. Vegeta's elite, mega elite, god elite, even without his revive up, right? But we got Beast here. There's no, like, underwhelming character we have to protect on this team. Like that, dude, yeah, Gamma 1 is so far and ahead of, like, any character from his time. There's no other character from 2022 that performs like Gamma 1, right? Like, there's none. I don't think so. Okay, so we can pop this standby, and then we can pop the other standby. We're not fully built up. Dude, he's at 771. From this point on, Gamma 1 in slot 2 is what we're going to want to do, because we're going to have LR Gamma 1, but wow, okay. No crit. It's okay. Not like we're in a race to kill him as quickly as possible. Okay, so... Oh, those bastards haven't done 3 attacks yet, huh? Alright, well, I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Yeah, damn, dude. Okay, holy shit. Remember, as if the Gammas were not busted enough when they came out, remember that Gamma 1 is giving all allies 1 key and 30% defense? He also does get a 30% chance to crit after he receives his 5th attack in battle. I think we need to get hit 2 more times, though, right? I think. So, this is not even fully built up Gamma 1 right here that we're seeing. Alright, hopefully Gogeta doesn't open with the super. Okay. So, he's fully built up. Oh, no, he only need... Oh, he would have been fine. Okay, so we were basically there. Super, dude, please. Oh, my God, he's scared. 50 attacks and he doesn't super? Remember, Gogeta's above... He's way above 2 million. So, like, this is a real hard stepper boss right here. Super. Alright, pussy. The other thing, too, is, remember, once this guy supers, we're talking defense for the next 2 turns. Yeah, wow, dude. Okay. The LR Gammas. A lot of times I'm running the LR Gammas just kind of, like, you know, like, floating around and shit like that. But, like, you know, like, we run all these Gammas together, and it does look good. It does look good. I wish Gamma 2, man, like, drop... Dude, can we get Gamma 2's super ECA right away? Like, Gamma 2 is okay, but, like, he is a big risk character. Like, he's a character that carries a lot of risk. Whereas, like, Gamma 1, not really. I mean, if we're running him in slot 1, like I'm doing, yeah, I guess, but... Oof. Damn, dude. Okay, I mean... I choose to do this. I know Vegeta, we're just not going to get Vegeta's Rift, dude. It's really hard to get Vegeta's Revive. I don't know. For me, it is. I'm going to do this. We'll be able to, I just want to make sure Beast is fully built up, and then we could use our active next turn. That's the point right here. This will do damage, probably, because of the way I've been, like, kind of, like, floating Beast around and shit like that. Or wait, no, his intro is probably still up, because he's in slot 7. Yeah, his intro's up. Never mind. Remember, this Gogeta, that's 2.5 million that this Tech Gogeta drops. Like, this guy, like that's the structure of this fight. One thing I really like about the 9th anniversary, I think a lot of you guys will agree, is that all these fights are different, right? There's a Golden Frieza fight, it's different than the Beerus fight, it's different than the Hirudegarn fight. which is different than the Blue Gogeta fight. And then there's there's 3 Beast Gohan fights during the anniversary, which is crazy. 2 of them are definitely like elite difficulty level fights. Like, there's a lot here. One thing people have been asking for is a difficult event tier list. I got to do that as well. The thing is, as you guys have seen, like, I've been pumping out a ton of videos of all these different TURs, ECA TURs, all these characters against all these fights. Like, I mean, I'm sure, like, I will say this, and someone out there will, like, laugh hysterically. Like, the French are gonna be dying. But, like, bro, like, I take my tier list very seriously, man. I do. Like, I'm, like, super, like, I want them to be not misinformation, right? So, like, I never really rush into them, and I wait till, like, okay, like, I'm confident in this. So, it's like, I want to drop all these tier lists for these characters in these fights, but I just don't know that I'm 100% comfortable doing it yet, so I don't want to do it. Okay. So, remember, we could run Gamma 1 in slot 2, and he'll be even stronger because he's going to be getting the support from LR Gamma 1. But you guys know how we do the showcases around here. Krillin and 18 probably could get us killed here too, by the way. Let's hope that they're in a good performing mood right here. All right, let's see. Remember, oh baby. Okay, well, we're going to find out real fast. This is when this guy gets crazy, is after he does this. So we have 50% damage reduction, 700k defense. Okay. All right, that's fine. I wanted to try it out in slot 1. I mean, that's what this Gogeta looks like. Like, Gamma 1 is still, I would argue, a good character. He's probably a top 5 DOKKANFEST TUR still. But, I mean, this Gogeta is just different in the damage. That was the point I was getting to. Like, the structure of this Gogeta fight, the difficulty is he actually just hits so much harder than every other boss. Like, he hits so hard that without using, like, you know, Beast Gohan active or some shit like that, it's very tough to survive. But, I mean, the better play would have been to run LR Gamma 1 in slot 1 anyway. You guys know I like to test and see what these characters do. Although we only had 3 in orbs, so LR Gamma 1 probably would have gotten slapped as well. That might have just been death. We might have really just loaded into death right there. That might have been a hit him attention system dodge situation. I'm going to come back against Blue Gogeta. I will be BRB. All right, guys, we're back. So this is slot 1, 330. Okay, you guys see the situation. Gogeta opened instantly with a super attack. This is good footage to get. 330 is definitely a lot of damage to take. But remember, we're not talking about a 1 million. Like, that was good tanking. For a 2022 TUR, like, tanking a 2 million plus damage super for 330 is good. So, like, Gamma 1 performs well. Like, you can't, I don't think it's fair. Like, Gamma 1 is a nice, capable option. It's not fair to go, oh, he got one shot by Blue Gogeta, he sucks. It's like, well, yeah. I mean, you need Beast Gohan's active to tank it, right? You need Evolution Blue Vegeta, you know, with his full build-up to tank it, to Blue Gogeta. So, it's like, you know, I put Gamma 1 in the situation to see, but that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, he sucks, he's trash, or some shit like that, right? Okay, I'll come back next turn, where I'm probably going to blow my actives and make sure that this guy dies right here. All right, here we go. So we're going, this time we're going to do this, right? Let's, Gamma 1, after supering, well, okay, let's see, that's 3, this is 4, so we're not going to be able to max, we're not going to max him out, but that's still good. We could put Gamma 1 actually in the last slot, and he would be able to, so, like, we could do this right here, and then remember, LR Gamma 1 by himself, he does a 2-turn defensive buff. This version of Gamma 1 does a 1-turn defensive buff. So, Gamma 1 would then get both of those, plus his super attack effect. He would live easily. Easily, he would live Gogeta Blue Super. What if... Oh, man, I would like to put him in front of the Super. I'm going to do this. I feel like this is the most likely chance we see getting Gamma 1 in front of the super attack, which I do want to do, but not, you know, Gogeta supering before we super. You get what I'm saying. Ah, he's just supering right away again. Okay. Yeah, Gogeta, it's pretty often he does this. This should hurt But we do have 70% damage reduction up, right? Yeah, dude. It sealed us. Do we take damage from normals though? No. Okay. 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 All right. That means we're gonna live. We're gonna live. Yeah. I mean, that's okay. An extra 1 orb really would have helped a lot. Gogeta just hits so hard. Remember, when it comes to this guy's super attack, and double-digit tank in these normals is really good. Remember, these normals are like, they're like 1.6 million normals or something like that. It's some shit like that. It's some ridiculous shit like that. Like, your defense needs to be over 1.6 to be able to tank these normals. But remember, we're now in an environment where if you live the super attack, if you tank it under any circumstances, it's a W. It doesn't matter if they take 700k and you live with 20 HP, like, it's still a dub if you live. Gogeta hits so hard that that's still a good look for the LR Gammas. Because that wasn't even best case situation for LR Gamma 1 either, right? Like, we were missing 1 orb, which would have gotten us a little bit of extra damage reduction. So, okay, I mean, that gets the job done. And then now, this rotation, we could just clean up. So, okay, yeah, I saw what I needed to see of Gamma 1, which is that he is a competitive option in what is the most damage-dealing intensive boss in the game, right? Like, he's good. I like Gamma 1. It does help when they drop an LR who supports like crazy and is like a perfect fit and like has all the same links and all that stuff. Gogeta's gonna seal right here. That's kind of annoying. What? Wait, was that Beast? What? Huh? Bulma, Trunks, Buru, キャメとの約束、サイヤ人としての誇り、俺のすべて、捨ててたまるか! Beast must not have had his, he must not have been fully built up. God damn it, dude. Dude, Gogeta is actually if Gogeta every turn is just gonna super instantly, which he can, because he has a 0 cooldown, it becomes difficult. We can't do LR Gamma 1 here. Now we have to rely on UI Goku. LR Gamma 1 can't get the job done with orbs like that. No way. Definitely not. Now, yeah, it's UI Goku time. Then we could do LR Gamma 1, and then STR Gamma 1 at the end. I'd love to see STR Gamma 1 like up against the super, because he could live as well. UI Goku could easily die right here too, but it depends on where Gogeta supers. Remember, Gogeta is just like STR Omega Shenron in the Omega fight. It's the structure is exactly the same, except for the fact that Gogeta does not heal the way STR Omega does. Look at me, I'm hitting them all while talking, dude. Guys, please. Please give me a round of applause for hitting all of them while talking. I didn't even stutter, dude. Come on. Bro, I'm on point with this shit now. Let's go. Yeah, Gogeta is like, if you go back and watch all those Omega videos, I would say STR Omega is secretly the scariest phase. Like, I'd be talking about that shit constantly, dude. How scary STR Omega was. And Gogeta is like a giga-charged version of that phase. Right, whereas that STR Omega would super for like, I can't remember what his damage is. I'd have to double, 1.6 or something like that, 1.5, 1.4 is what his super attack was, I think, after supering. But Gogeta is up to 3.7 million. He supers for 2 million harder, right? Like it's a crazy phase. It's a crazy phase. But yeah, again, the end point here is that Gamma 1, I mean, he's a competitive option on Superhero, which is ludicrous. How busted Superhero is. The roster and everything it could do is just crazy. It's just crazy. Superhero is so good. And again, I do really like Gamma 1. I think that boy Gamma 1 is pretty damn good. So let me know what you guys think of Gamma 1. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.